Hi, my name's Jesse, and I am a video game collector. This is a large portion of what I own as far as video games and stuff. For anybody who's actually interested in watching this video, um, I collect pretty much for everything. I don't really discriminate. I really love PlayStation 1, Dreamcast, um, Nintendo 64, um, shoot, pretty much anything I collect. I collect for. I love it all. I really do. Love this Mad Max poster I got. I do GameStop dumpster diving sometimes. I mean, and some of the stuff you can get is so awesome. I mean, I've gotten the cool stuff. No, I do not own every one of these consoles. Most of them are just boxes that I've gotten out of the dumpster that I just thought, they were cool looking. Hopefully one day I'll get some of these systems. I do have the GameCube, but other than that, I don't have any of these. I just thought they were really cool. I do have the Atari Flashback, but yeah, other than that, I don't have any of those. I do have the drums for the Donkey Kong. I just got those last weekend, or this last weekend. Thought that was cool. Had to get the Spider-Man Switch cover from, where was it? The Girly Store, Hobby Lobby, and I had to get the matching. If they had something game related, I would have got it, but all they had was this, so that's what I got. Over here is a large part of my collection. Of course, you gotta have the Mario and the Mega Man plush, which I've never seen anybody else have. Here's some of my games. I don't have much. I had a lot, but 3 years ago, I broke my back. Was laid up with my mom for 9 months. My wife thought she would let her drug addict sister and husband move in, and he stole everything I had. Over, I don't know, I'd say $15,000 to $20,000 in today's market for video games. Over 100 plus titles were $50 or more, I'd say. I mean, everything you could think of, I had it. I mean, I did. It was so awesome, the stuff I had. That son of a bitch stole it all. I mean, took it all. So now, it's tough. I mean, I'm having to start all over. And this is probably about a year's worth of collecting now, I'd say. It's tough because I don't have my own car anymore either, where I got in the wreck. And my wife's not much for me doing this. So it's tough to get around, to get anything. Or else I'd have more. Trust me. But it's just tough making it out there, getting my wife to do it for me, she won't go for it. Some of the cool posters I've gotten from GameStop dumpster diving, I thought this was really cool. This is I made a border out of it. It was what you got with Mario Maker whenever the game came out. And I found a whole pack of them just thrown away in the dumpster. And I thought, you know what? I know what I can do with these when I got them home. At first I was going to sell them, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just keep them, and make a cool looking border. This is a real sign I took from the corner. I cut it down and everything. Real street sign with my name on it, and it's awesome. I got this at GameStop. I just thought it was cool. So they threw away their hours thing for some reason. Don't know why, but I got it. Huge UFC fan. I used to have a ton of full-size posters, and that son of a bitch stole them too. I had the Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell one. I mean, dude, you couldn't believe what I had. I also have a few comic books. I had a ton of those. He also stole those. A few I have left over that he didn't get his hands on somehow. But one of my favorite covers of all time. I mean, how can you beat that? That's just DC Comics back in the day, back in the 50s. I mean, were just so awesome. And then you can't go wrong with Web of Spider-Man, #1. First comic book someone that I ever owned, really. Someone gave it to me, my sister's boyfriend, and I fell in love. I mean, it was so cool. I mean, here's a few of my systems. Not everything is in here. I have some stuff in my my bedroom, my actual bedroom. I have my 64 and stuff in there, and all my GameCube stuff. Um, I have another Wii in there. Plus, there's my Atari Flashback, my original Xbox. I got that Sega Master System with 6 games and all kinds of like extras and cool controllers and everything. I mean, this just a drawer full of just extra controllers and stuff that I have. And I got all. You won't believe how much I got it for. I got it for like $10. With all the booklets, everything wrapped in plastic, you name it, it was there. Here is my Sega Genesis with my Sega CD, my Dreamcast, run of the mill one. I collect, as many versions of the PlayStation 2 as I can. There's my Silver Slim, my Black Slim's in my bedroom. Here's another fat one that I just have sitting around. And then there's the one I actually use. Here's my Super Nintendo, my GameCube, some of my... I'm also a little bit of a tape head, not a serious one like most people, but these are just some of my favorites I still have left over. A dog got into them years ago and ate a bunch of my favorite ones, but a few survived. It's just some cool little figures. I don't collect much of them, but I do have a few, and these are the only thing I have as far as stuff like this. I got them at $1 a piece. I mean, come on. So I bought all 8 of them, and then I actually got all these little figures for free at a toy consignment shop. They were just giving away, so I was like, well, shoot, I'll take them and find some cool stuff. I mean, a little Pac-Man, some turtles. My little girl loves the Spider-Man and the donkey. She calls it she calls it King Kong instead of Donkey Kong. But yeah, so that's great. A little Zelda poster. I don't know if you can see that or not. This light. Now this is so awesome. See if I can get better light here. This thing is so freaking cool, man. I found this at GameStop, still in the box, had never even been opened, to be put together or anything. I brought it home, I put it together myself. Show you what it does. It's a little motion sensor. You get the motion sensor, the lights light up, and it makes the noise. I just think that's just so cool. There it goes again. And that's it for right now. I'm continually trying to get more stuff. Like I said, I've got all my GameCube stuff and more Wii games in my bedroom. I've actually got more of my better Wii games in the bedroom. Most of my Mario titles and stuff like that. It's actually a sealed copy of Twilight Princess that I was lucky enough to pick up for like $10 from somebody locally. Just random person had one Wii game and I got it, So, not much. Nothing great. No $50, $100 games right now. Just, with a child, it's hard. And plus, like I said, with the way things have gotten in the market. But for anybody that comes across this video and enjoys it, let me know. And, maybe I'll start making some pickup videos or something. Because I do pick up, not a lot, but I pick up a little bit every week. And so, just let me know.